closer. Up closer. That's good. That's good. Do I look good with a shovel in my hand? If you're curious, that's where the corn is supposed to go. It's supposed to go in said trailer, not on the ground. The birds are gonna have to take care of the rest. Let's go to Max Cool. Turn this tractor into a refrigerator. I want to welcome you to Trucking with Schmidt. We're into November now, and I told you guys, my subscribers, that I would only be harvesting for the month of October. We're not done yet. Almost done, but not done yet. So this is where we sit. We're in western Iowa right now. I'm helping out a buddy of mine. I really don't have a whole lot. I'm very sweaty right now. You know, you dress for the cool weather. You don't really think you're going to be out scooping corn. What happened? Well, here, I got a second. Let me show you what happened. Here's my little levers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, this one right here is the swivel. You see that swiveling? Wee, woo, wee, woo, wee. Okay, so this one right here is the gate. See that black lever? Look for it. See it go up? Okay, so now you know the basics. What gear are we in? We in park? We're in park. Well, what happened is, the gate was open, and I'm like, well, we need to open her up to 4 because, well, we're the first drop in, you know. And I went to bump it open. Well, I hit that button, the gate button to open up. As it was already unloading, I wanted it to open it up more. I turned over, and I'm watching my gate, and out of the corner of my eye, I recognize I'm giving the semi-truck beside me a golden shout. I'm giving the semi-truck beside me a bunch of corn, a corn bath, as in corn was flying. Then of course, you know, I realized said finger was in the wrong location. Fixed the issue, but it was already done. There was a lot of corn. When you have the gate open to well, it was 3 at the time, and it goes to 5, and it was 3, and you swivel it open, that's a lot of corn. It is. Luckily, Lance, he was on the ground pushing it all into a pile, and I was scooping, and we got her all cleaned up. Now I'm going to turn the AC back on, crank it up. It's going to get loud in here. That's how today's going. I wasn't going to start a video. It's probably been, I'd say, 3-4 days since we did a video. I'm not recording every day. If I recorded every day, it'd be January before all the videos finally came out. But yeah, I don't know if I was still recording when Lance come on the radio. He's like, hey, you need to go up a row. So we were loading on the go, and so I haven't spilled any corn all season, and we're 40 some days into it, and I haven't had to move up a row, because when you're on a side hill like that, the wagon will sag down, so the driver always has to counterdict, and I didn't. Okay, so we got filled up on that run. We're going a few miles down the road with the loads, so another truck should be coming here any minute. You and me are going to agree today, right? Now we're going to agree. It didn't do anything wrong. That's all user error, 100%. You know, I see a lot of tractors, Facebook knows that I'm doing this now for some reason, and it sends me a lot of reels. You have to look through the back window, like here. Like the person would have to look through the back window when they're loading a truck. So I would be like this, or I'd have to swivel my seat every time I was loading a truck. This, it's right there. I just literally, that's me. Darn nice. So yeah. Yep. See? That's a pretty steady stream. And if you just give it a little wiggle, see? See how much that jumps around? And I pushed that button all the way down. Like, we weren't screwing around. Or pulled it all the way up. Because I wanted that gate open, and I wanted that gate open now. That, you know, just that little knob you just seen me push, or that little tick, 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 that was just a little knock, knock, knock. That wasn't a boom, boom, boom. Earlier I gave it a boom, 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 and I tell you what, that boom, 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 it moved it big, big, big time. You gotta stay ahead of the wave. You see the wave going? Can you guys see that? See the wave? You just gotta stay ahead of the wave. We're gonna jump into the back right there. Now, if you're loading it properly, you need to go from there over to there and put all the weight on the back drive, on the axles back here. But we're gonna fill this trailer from the front to the back to the bows, so we're not worried about where the weight's at. Just like that, 1,200 bushels later, we are pulling away. We are going to go very slow. You don't want to be flying across the field when you're closing or opening that. We're not even going 2 miles per hour right now. Nice and slow. See that? That way it's not hard on the hinges. That's the main goal here. I recognized in a few videos people leave those up all the time. You must run in some different country. I guess if you were running in the flats, you could probably do that. I mean, yeah, you could probably do that. Alright, well that's going to be me today. Back and forth, and I'm going to try not to spill any. No matter how hard I try on camera, I just can't get the angles, you know, the mountains. Woo. That's what it is, man. Just up and down. Straight up, straight down. Straight side, flat. No. There's no flat. I found flat. It's on top of a hill. It's a ridge top. And Lance is down here waiting for me. See? See this bend right there? It's almost full. He's gonna pull off. He's cutting all the way across this field, making a new path. Can you imagine how awesome it would be? Like that last shot. Can you imagine how awesome it would be, like to break the GoPros out, break out the good camera, the tripods, the mics, and just spend like, well, I'd be happy with one day, but spend like, you know, 3 days just straight up recording harvest. And that wise, I'd love to do that with trucking too. Just record trucking. My videos are vlogs. I'm working. I don't have time to set anything up. I don't have time to get the sounds of harvest. I mean, that'd be epic right there. The sounds of harvest. I can't do any of that. But it'd be neat. You know, you get that knowledge, you get that know-how, you get that want to, and then you realize, oh yeah, you're just a vlogger. You can't make any of that stuff. That's okay though. I'm good with vlogging. kind of lounging. How did I do that? Ah! I'm kind of lounging right now. I go back, gosh, when do I go? Friday. Today's Monday or Tuesday. Friday I go in and get another shot put in my back. It's been like 5 months since I had a shot, and I was scheduled to get one in the middle of October, and I'm like, no, I gotta move that to November. And because I just had to move it, and I can't move it. I gotta go and get it done. So right now I'm using the built-in stirrups, or built-in, what would you call them? What do we call them in the motorcycle world? Give me a second. I don't know what we call those. What do we call those? I can't remember. I rarely ever use them on my bike, but they work pretty good. Gives you a moment just to stretch your legs out, get a good stretch going, lay back a little bit. Oh yeah, it's sunny out. Well, see. You don't need to see all the time. If you're curious, vlogging, it's a video log of your day. Instead of like a written log, it's a video log. Don't worry, when I first started this, Troy had to tell me what vlogging was. So picture Troy, probably what, 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago, so he'd be 16, yeah, he'd be around 10, 11 years old, I think, when I started this whole thing. I don't know, maybe younger. And imagine him telling me, Dad, you're a vlogger. And me saying, a what? So, yeah, that's what it is.
Figures where she needs to be is working for the Pentagon. For NPR News, I'm Jim Price in Blacksburg, Virginia.
Good morning. Well, let's just go with morning. Another day at it. If all goes right, we should be done Saturday. Today is Wednesday, I think. Hello, horsey. Ooh, there's 3 of them. There's our 4th one. I think we only have 3. That last step is a doozy. I just heard the radio talk as I was getting out. It's silent forever. Then the minute I get out, somebody says something to me. Alright. Here we are. Let's open this gate up, or there's a fence there, you can't see it. This is going to be our new entryway. See? Now you can see it. We're just going to swing it over, lay it against that fence. Come on, my friend. Come on. Keep jumping. There we go. 2 more jumps. 1 more jump. There we go. We'll lay it right there. Now the trucks can come in right here, go up the hill, get loaded. We'll be in good shape. You guys ever wondered what it looks like when you have a wet season versus a dry season? is what I think. They were talking earlier about how the stalks, the roots, are not deep down in the ground, so you can just pull up, reach up and grab and pull one up out of the ground, versus usually the roots go way deeper into the ground whenever there is not drought conditions, but well, as the drier it gets, the more the crop. Is that my turn or her turn? Not my turn. But the drier the crop gets, the drier the ground gets, the roots go deeper for moisture. And if I heard everybody talking right, those roots, when they go deeper, is where they find the nutrients, basically the really good food that they need. And okay, everybody's quiet. But from the way I'm gathering, I'm not a professional. I'm not even a not professional. I'm just a grain cart driver. That's what I am, and a truck driver. But from what I'm gathering, they needed to go deeper this year. Hello, how are you? Does anybody want to play King of the Hill? Anybody at all? Come on. Somebody wants to climb a random dirt pile on the edge of a field in Iowa. Come on. You guys come on over here. I'll let you go climb up in there and play bulldozers in that random dirt pile. Oh yeah, that giant pile of dirt right there that I told you guys to go play on. If you ever see a giant pile of dirt in a field in Iowa, and it's like right by the gate especially, it's poop. That's what it is. Don't go play in it. Down to 2 fields left, which means, okay, I think we're on track. This is one more video. I'm gonna put one more farming video up after this one, and then we'll be back in the first class doing the over-the-road thing. I know a lot of you have been wanting that to happen, which is perfectly fine. A lot of you have hung in here and watched the farm videos, and thank you for all the nice comments. I haven't gotten to all of them. I've been kind of busy, and I feel really bad for that. But other than that, we're going to cut this one off. And guys, don't forget, run over to truckingwithschmidt.com. Check out everything. Dad's calendar is ready, and he is selling that now. And then he put a bunch of new stuff on there on the website. You need to go check that out, all right? Mom's calling me. I got to go. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.